Hello, Rio. I am Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of April. The cards that we are using are more spiritual advisors. If you have certain issues in your life, certain problems where you cannot get out, these cards give a different angle. They help you how to, or they advise you how to best approach certain problems. Sometimes there is advice in the cards. Anyway, I have very good results with these cards. We will just go with it and we see where it leads for your sign, for the sign of Leo for the month of April. So Leo, here we go for your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of April. Hello Leo, and welcome to your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of April. As the first card here, we see the card of purification. What does this card mean? Well, it means probably that we accumulated some negativity around us. Maybe something is clinging on us. Maybe something emotionally is putting some stress on us here. Maybe there are certain conditions that are set in our mind that have a negative influence. It's even possible that we feel this in our body. It's also possible that we develop certain attitudes, tendencies, maybe habits that we need to get rid of. And it's like here we have gathered some negativity where we need to get rid of. And it's possible that because we collected this negativity or these things in our life that actually should no longer be part of us, it sheds our light. We cannot see things so clearly. It's like we have a clouded mind here. And sometimes it can help to detox. So you need to find a way for yourself for detoxification. It's very important here that we cleanse ourselves here. Sometimes this is a physical cleansing. Sometimes this is people around us that we need to get rid of, maybe situations around us. And it's time here to start with that. If you are a smoker or if you put a lot of unhealthy foods in your body here, this is also a card about that. You should consider wisely what to put in your body, especially also if you feel your environment put some certain pressure upon you for taking certain medication, because we know from governments in general there's a lot of pressure now for taking medication. If you disagree with that, also you should think wisely putting something in your body that don't belong there. With this card especially, we need to be very careful what we apply in our body, because this is the part of the card of purification. So you could have some adverse effects here if you implement certain things in your body that don't belong there or that are not natural. Anyway, be careful here also with smoking, eating fats, also high sugared food here. This is very important that we do so. So we should think wisely what we are eating here, because it could put a certain pressure on us and we could feel actually less energetic. If you feel that you have less energy, probably it's come because you're experiencing some pressure on your body. Here, this card tells us, I'm just translating what the cards say here, that it's our duty to eliminate these toxic elements from our life, whatever they may be, physical, surroundings, anything that don't belong in your life, you should get rid of them. Habits, anyway, also sometimes it's also certain thinking patterns. If you are locked in a certain thinking pattern, also we should get rid of that. It's possible also if you date or if you have a certain partner, that this partner, or you have the feeling that this partner has a negative influence there. So you should think wisely also if it influences you in any way. It's possible that there's a certain draining over you. And if you continue this way, this card is also a warning card that you could get more stressed and even your body could disagree with the current situation. And of course, this would relate then in the next stage to sickness. So be wise here. Anyway, you also probably don't feel the right motivation. Sometimes also this is the card that we are not motivated at all. Anyway, we should say here, for giving an example, if a room is full of nuclear waste, well, of course, you will not stay there. So here we see here that we should get rid of the toxic environment that we are in. You should deserve You should serve your mind in a better way. This is what we are seeing here. You should clear up your circumstances here, and all elements that don't belong in your mind, in your body, you should get rid of it, and especially don't add nothing in your body what don't belong there. Anyway, if you don't know how to start this, especially if pressure is put upon you for education, it's best here that we look out also for similar groups. We are never alone with a certain point of view that we have in our life. And I'm sure if you look around a little bit in your surroundings or on social media, you can find people who are like-minded. It's very important in the current times that we find like-minded people, no matter in what is your position. It's very important to find like-minded people here, because this card means that we have reached a point of saturation. It means our bucket is full here, and you will not find peace until you resolve this situation. And the next card is logically next to it. If you take step 1, you will be able to take step 2. This is the restart. This is a start over here. Things are not going as you like, so we get confirmation from the first card. There's a lot of complications in your life right now here, but actually also it means that we have locked off a certain situation. Whatever it may be, you're ready to lock it off. Maybe if you think about it, you think to yourself, maybe I'm part responsible for the creation of this, or maybe I'm a part of it. It could be possible, but it's also possible it's something collective. Anyway, there is a current situation that is very dissatisfactional for you, and you need to uncreate this situation, whatever it might be. The first step, of course, is we need to accept where we are, and then we need to move on. If this didn't happen, if you didn't create this intentionally and it's collective, well, it doesn't change the fact that we need to move on. So we need to take steps here. It's very important we do so. And also it's very important that you recognize your own inner strength. If you detoxify your body, you will feel your strength back. And here also, we need to ask ourselves questions. We need to ask, what is not working for you yourself? Is it a familiar situation that repeats and repeats itself and you want to get rid of it? Well, this is the time that tells you it's the card that it's time to do so. And also this is that sometimes we need to take a quiet moment for ourselves. Don't let your ego push you in certain situations. Our ego is what we developed in the years. When we were a child, we develop, we have the influences of our parents, we have our education, things that happen to our life, and it made you in who you are. And if there are certain things in your life that tell you go like this is your ego speaking. But here also the higher mind, the spirit above you, it tells you what experiences would you like to replace it with? It's very important here that you ask yourself your higher mind questions and you reconnect to the higher mind. And then if you reconnect to your higher mind, you will see that there is a strength will be coming upon you. And you will create something. And as we know, Leo is the creator. Leo is the sun. It's the creation of life. Leo is associated with that. And here you will see that you will find your creative power back, which is very important for Leo here to lead, because Leo likes to be, he's the king of the astrological belt, or the queen, whatever it is here for you. And it's very important that you find the strength back here, the leading strength that you have before. This is what we are seeing here. Here we are connecting, we have the ability to connect with the higher creator. This is what we are seeing here. For some people, it might be that they reconnect with their spirituality. For others, it will be with their religion. Anyway, we need to reconnect with something that is above us, that is bigger than ourselves, in our own advantage for the future. This is what we are seeing here. But sometimes with this card, we feel the urge to escape. It's like we want to run away. We don't want to change. And we need to, it's very important with this card here that we think in a constructive way. It's very important to do so here and not to take the escape route, but take the problems head on. You should examine, of course, the situation and ask your higher self, and talk to the higher self and see what you exactly don't like, because there are some things here, I'm sure, that you don't like in your current life. And if you ask for advice from your spirituality, from your higher self, from your religion, whatever it may be that helps you in life here, you will see it will be happy to help you in these difficult times. The next card that we are having here is that we should not take this whole thing personally. We should not take it in the wrong way, because if we do here, this is our ego speaking, and it's possible that you feel light touched. It's possible that you feel easy insulted because you're very sensitive here. It's possible also that you mock here and you're very easy annoyed. This is because the situation here is not very good for you. For some people also, it could mean that they imagine things that they are not really that are not really there. In the future, it's possible also, or in the past also, it's possible that some people have insulted us. And we should not take this the wrong way. It tells you it's time to move on. You should be bigger here. You see yourself as the king and place yourself as a wiser ruler above this all. If you realize that things are not good, we should change the situation and turn this in a positive thing for ourselves here. Don't let these offenses come up your person, because actually they can touch your ego, but they can never touch your deeper self. Nobody can insult you to your soul. They cannot. And here, your spirit asks from you, also, you could have, why is this happening? Why did you exactly attract this situation? And what important lessons do you need to learn from it? Sometimes this is about seeing the bigger picture around us, waking up out of certain situations. A lot of us might have, a lot of people now are in a certain conditioned way, and they see things by the way the media makes you see it. It could also be your surroundings, your local surroundings, and these people have an influence and they make you see things in a certain way. But then we need to ask ourselves, why is this happening? Anyway, actually, the best thing here to get out of this situation is don't take these things personal. You should put yourself above it and go to your higher self and meditate if you can. If there is some criticism, try to approach this in a critical way, because maybe it makes you more bitter. This is what we are seeing here, because at a certain point, if people insult us or if they approach us in a certain way, there could be a accumulation, and we saw already that we need to purify ourselves here. So don't let this come upon you here. Place yourself in a more creative role here. This is what we are seeing here. Nobody can touch you, as I said earlier here. Anyway, what you should not do, but sometimes some Leos have this problem, they start to doubt themselves. But Leo cannot doubt themselves. They are the sun, they are the middle. If a Leo comes into a room, everybody sees he's there. Even if you don't want to, Leo is a sign that we notice. And you should not turn away here. You should not turn away. You should remember here with these cards that your spirit, your higher spirit, it's very precious and it's very unique. This is what we are seeing here. So turn a blind eye. Pretend you don't see the situation, even though it was a certain stress. You should choose for peace here. It's very important that you choose for peace and not let this whole collective and personal things that are happening around the world or in our personal life come upon you. Be wise. Don't let anything in your body take your distance and restart the situation, and don't take things personal. So Leo, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this reading. If you are interested, or if you have interest in financial card readings, we do also spiritual or philosophical financial card readings. They give you a certain idea how to approach certain finances, or if you have certain financial issues, maybe there are solutions for you also in the cards. And of course, we do the classic Lenormand card readings. You can find the tree in my channel, of course. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching this video, for subscribing, and we see each other next time. Bye bye for now.